I was excited to go, and I went to the Manila MTC. My mom was not excited about that. She wanted to know that I was safe in the United States for a month before I left. But I was going to go straight to another country, and she was kind of upset, and like, I just wanted to be surprised when I got there, but everybody else is like looking things up, like, do you know what the food is over there? I'm like, I have no idea. They're like, you're gonna eat balut. I'm like, what's that? They're like, you don't want to know. Ha 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 ha. And everybody's like, oh, the Philippines, so you're gonna eat dog? And I'm like, seriously? Do they even eat dog over there? Like, that's probably like China or something. I found out later that they do eat dog in the Philippines, but a lot more south than where I was. So that never came up. Other things came up. Just a quick warning for people going to Manila. You're not always going to go to the Manila MTC. Half of them wind up in Provo, half of them wind up in Manila. But at the Manila MTC, it's lots of fun because most of the people there are going to Filipino missions. And every once in a while, like, because there are some countries in Asia that it's like costs too much money to send them to Provo, so they'll send them to the Manila MTC. So lots of the teachers speak not just the Filipino languages like Tagalog and Cebuano, but they also speak like Mongolian and Russian. And like during my stay there, there were some Mongolian sisters, and they were really nice. I'm still Facebook friends with one of them. She wants to send me Mongolian dress because I complimented her online. That's the thing about different cultures is, I forgot, in some cultures if you compliment it, that means they have to gift it to you. So now she's trying to send me this cute culture outfit, and I feel kind of awkward because I don't know what cultural taboos I'm following here. There were also some sisters from Madagascar. We didn't get to talk to them because the Madagascar sisters were in our batch, but we talked to them a lot, and they were really nice. They spoke English really well, and they were so sweet. The Manila MTC uses these brown like lawn chairs to sit on instead of like the traditional folding chairs, and it's great for Filipino sizes, but when you're an American you're like, I feel fat. I feel fat and really tall. And lots and lots of the elders that I know, because like everything's made for shorter people, so the taller elders like develop this hunch because they've got a hunch to get in things, hunch to go through doorways, hunch to talk to people so they feel less threatened. So they kind of start walking around like this. So elders, watch your posture. Sisters too, if you're really tall. I always felt super short when other Americans were around, and normal size because I'm a little bit of a short person around all the Filipinos. The MTC was really nice. I had a great teacher. If you do go to the Manila MTC, you'll probably learn Tagalog a little bit better than the Provo people because you'll be learning it from the natives. And trust me, no matter how well you, like, I got this. After you, like, in the MTC, you'll think, I've got this. But the Manila MTC is something that the Provo MTC doesn't. About a week and 2 weeks before you're out into the field for real, you'll go for one day, just a couple of hours, with missionaries from another mission. Like, just one of the missions around where the Manila MTC is. So, twice I got to go out before I was a full-fledged language-using missionary and was totally lost. Because I'm like, I totally get this. I totally have a handle on the basic conversation of the Tagalog language, and then you go out and you realize that people speak 10 times faster than you were expecting. And they use none of the words you know. Even in general conversation, you think that they'll just say, hi, how are you? And you know that, but they don't use it. Like, I swear, they use it all the time once you know the language. You get tired of saying it, but before you know it, they'll use different phrases that you don't know. I think that's how it is for lots of people learning another language. It's hard. Just be aware of that. It's hard. Nobody's just going to go into the room and then come out just magically knowing the language. Though if that does happen, that's a really awesome gift of tongues. You should just be really, really grateful for that. But for most people, that does not happen. Most of the time, the gift of tongues is a gigantic struggle. Reading foreign scriptures. I love it when I learned new words from the Book of Mormon and nobody knew it, because it's a really, really old style of Tagalog that no one uses. Just like how our scriptures uses words that we don't use. When was the last time you used "thee" in regular conversation? Unless you were in theater quoting Shakespeare, you don't use it. So the Tagalog scriptures are no different. It uses a language that's really old that no one uses, and sometimes other people have trouble knowing what it says, and you and your companion have to help them out. So it's good to know what it says, but learning all your vocabulary from there is not the best idea, because you'll get lots and lots of blank looks, especially from the younger generation. They're like, what's paglakbay? You're like, it's journey. They're like, oh, a journey. And you're like, seriously, you know that word in English, but you don't know it in your own language? That's kind of weird.